Yo, what is good, everyone? This is Shadow, and this is the finale of my Sapphire Dream Team quest. I decided to start this DTQ after I got my first ever shiny Draco, while on the train all the way back of March 2020. I decided this would be my first ever playing Dream Team quest, due to the fact of Sapphire being my first ever played through game. Unfortunately, I didn't feel like hunting a second shiny Draco, although it is one of my favorite starters, so I decided to go with my second favorite Hoenn starter, that being Mudkip. Now, not only is Mudkip totally adorable, but it evolves into such a strong Pokemon, being one of the few water and ground types in this generation, which makes it immune to one of its major weaknesses, electric types. Which is pretty sick if you ask me. In around September 28th, 2020, we got our newly adorable friend Fen the Mudkip, at only the cost of a singular non-catchable shiny Pooch. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that, huh? Well, fun fact, back in Generation 3, Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald was the start of Uncatchables. I was hunting for a starter, and I'm one of the lucky ones. Yippee! We got Fen the Mudkip after a whopping 9,600 SRs. Also, the footage is massively scuffed. Apologize, it is way before I started actually recording my reaction, so it's just a slideshow of photos. I do apologize in advance. For our next target, I decided to be a little headstrong. A little too headstrong, if you will. You could also say I definitely bit off a lot more than I could chew. I decided to go for the infamous 4% roll on Route 102. Now, this hunt does have a repel trick, a level 4 repel trick, but quite simply, I don't want to do it. I was feeling a little lazy. I didn't feel like going to get the bike, all that other jazz. I just didn't really feel like doing it. During the duration of this hunt, I got one of my longest phases ever recorded, which has recently been broken, unfortunately. But at the time, one of my longest phases, which was a 38k Zigzagoon. But I also got a really cool 20% Lotad, I guess. Fun fact, I really love Lotad. I love Ludicolo, Lombre, and all of them. They're all some of my favorite water types in this region, and they're super cute little guys. I fucking adore them. And after many grueling months of hunting on and off, and hunting with one system, no doubt, we got our stunning shiny Ralts, which we named after Ren. If you get the reference, you're based. If you don't, it's from an anime. But after a 22k phase and a collective of 73,409 random encounters, we finally got our shiny Ralts. Shiny Ralts! Shiny Ralts! Holy shit. Holy shit. Let me get this on a single screen. Holy shit. Now, for our third member of this very daunting DTQ thus far, I decided to go for one of my favorite fighting type and status inflicting mons, Shroomish. Shroomish is just a little guy, and Breloom is also super sick, as well as being one of my members of my OG playthrough. That being said, my little brain was potentially hoping to see maybe a Tailo or even a Slakoth. I know, major hopium there. Luckily, we didn't get as nearly as many phases as Ralts, nor did we even get close to the total encounters as Ralts. Either way, I was super thankful for it because the Ralts hunt really burnt me out, truth be told. It took a lot out of me mentally. And around November 22nd of 2022, we finally got a little mushroom girly, who we named Malin, after only 9.6k on phase 2, and a collective of 18,292 random encounters. This was actually streamed live on Twitch, which was also really neat, because it's one of my few shiny live reactions on twitch.tv. I'll leave a link to that clip in the description as well. Shiny Shroomish! Yo! 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 Oh my gosh. Yo. What the fuck? Fourthly, we have another all-time favorite and generally awesome looking Pokemon, Aron. I absolutely love this little guy, and not to mention it evolves into the very intimidating badass Aggron, which was also featured in one of my OG playthroughs as well. We were slightly more phase heavy on this compared to a girly pop Malin, but we did phase on some bats, and a little fun fact here, you can actually do a repel trick to increase Aron's spawn rate. Unfortunately, Magnet Pull just isn't a thing in Ruby and Sapphire, how it works in like Emerald and but however, at level 10 you can do a repel trick which makes Aron about a 50% spawn rate, much like how Magnet Pull would work. We got a shiny Aron that we named the wall on October 15th, 2023, after around 11k total encounters in a collective of 25,745 random encounters collectively. Shiny Aron! Yo! Yo! Sorry, I know the aspect ratio is a little sussy. Wow, that was definitely a little over odds. Now for our fifth member, one of my favorite all-time Pokemon, and the mascot of my channel, Trapinch. I absolutely adore Trapinch. I was doing a lot of on and off hunting for this at the time, but I was glad I didn't see a singular Sandshrew, because I've seen way too many in my time, and I think I might have cried. But needless to say, I was very glad I didn't see a single Sandshrew during this hunt. This hunt overall was probably one of my fastest hunts during this whole DTQ. To say I was happy is quite literally an understatement. I think I was squealing during the reaction actually, and I had to cut away for a minute. I mean, considering my all-time favorite Pokemon shining ridiculously under odds is quite literally a dream come true. We got Mika the shiny Trapinch after only like 1,000 random encounters and a collective of 3,200 random encounters, and I was beyond happy about getting this thing. Nah. Get fucked. Oh, shiny Trapinch! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yo! Yo! Holy shit! Holy fucking shit! Yo! Oh my god, dude! And lastly, our final member of this very extensive quest, I decided to do a fishing hunt. I hunted this on and off, but I officially started this quest for a shiny hunt event for Water Week. And I personally never used Mon for a playthrough. I decided to go for Phoebus. Phoebus is pretty tricky to hunt. It only spawns on a select few tiles, and they have a chance of changing daily. Not to mention, it's a fishing hunt, so the encounters are typically a little longer than most, especially without the help of the handy Section Cups ability in Ruby and Sapphire. However, you can still use Illuminate with this, and another trick is if you have a dry battery, the tiles won't change, but it could potentially mess up future static encounters. So I opted not to do this. This hunt, much like the Trapinch, was actually really fast via collective encounters. Finally, on August 12th, 2024, I got my final member of the DTQ while unironically watching the Barbie movie with my boyfriend. After only 1,100 fishing encounters and a collective of a mere 3,000 encounters, we found our shiny Cetus the Feebas. Shiny Feebas! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! No fucking way! Yo! 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 Yo, what is it? Welcome back, y'all. I hope you enjoyed all the reactions, kind of the going back, reflecting on all the shinies we got, giving everyone kind of their little episode. I'm so happy this DTQ is over, and that's such a gross understatement of word. If I had better vocabulary, I would probably do it so much more justice. I'm just so excited this project that took a little under 4 years, because we started in September of like 21 and we finished August of 24. Took about 4 years. I'm so glad it's over. Not to mention some of my most favorite Pokemon, and some of which that were on my original playthrough in my original Pokemon Sapphire, and like elementary to middle school. I just am so excited. I'm so excited to have this over with, you know what I mean? It was so worth it. Honestly, the realization didn't even hit till a couple days later when LJ and I were talking about it. And he was like, dude, you finished your DTQ, I'm so happy for you. I'm like, oh my god, I didn't even fucking realize that, you know what I mean, after I got the FEVAS. This is probably one of my few major accomplishments via Pokemon I've ever done. Of course, including my Pokemon Platinum DTQ. Granted, this DTQ had its fair shares of ups and downs, but it was 1000% worth it in the long run, and I would do it again. I had a blast considering we got over a total of 134,065 encounters all around, and a total of 12 full odd shinies, and we averaged about 11,172 per shiny, which is pretty crazy. A majority of those encounters unfortunately being for Ralts, stares at Zigzagoon. And now with nothing else further ado, I guess we should get into the Elite Four. I'll meet you guys back out in front of the Elite Four. I will let you know now we did decide to EV train some stuff. I'll probably state that in the video too. And we obviously did that GB operator and PKX because if you've ever EV trained with wild Pokemon, it is terrible. Don't do it. Don't do it if you can avoid it. Also, side note, you probably noticed we moved to our English file, and that's so you guys can read what's happening. That way it's not just in Hatakana or anything like that. Yeah, so we did it for viewer enjoyment. I'm kind of glad I did, just so it's a little easier to read, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's why we moved to the English file, if you had any questions about that. I am probably going to plan doing this kind of Nuzlocke style, most likely hardcore Nuzlocke style, if anything, because I just like how the hardcore Nuzlocke feels. You'll probably notice some of the Pokemon are going to be above level caps, so I go back in the PK Hex and I alter the levels and stuff like that, because I couldn't be bothered with doing that beforehand and then going through the whole victory road, because it just takes super long, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm really excited for this video, you guys, and I just want to thank you for just all the support. I'll probably get mushy at the end. I pretty much cried for the Platinum DTQ, so I imagine I will probably do the same in this DTQ. But yeah, I had a blast during this, meeting all the friends. Big shoutouts to everyone who helped me with the script: Jansen, Dr. Cooter, Pale, John, Kaz, everyone who's helped with this and just helped me kind of get this production out of the way. But yeah, I'll probably see you guys on the E4. We're just going to let this Wally battle finish out real quick. Although you can't watch it to its full extent. I apologize, but I like having a background. You know what I mean? But yeah, thank you guys. Just thank you for everything. And we will see you on the flip side. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. And hopefully I don't throw too hard on the E4. I haven't beaten it yet, so let's see how I do. Before I get into the Elite Four, I'm just going to do a breakdown of my team. Pretty fast, pretty smooth, stuff like that. So without anything further ado, I guess we should break down the team. Oh, also, we are going to follow level caps. Unfortunately, you probably noticed Marlene is level fucking 54. Because she can't learn Spore unless she's level like 53, 54, something like that. So there's nothing I can do there, but everyone else is pretty much to the level cap, if not a level right above. So, but anyways, let's get into it. First, we have our Mika, who is Naughty Nature, so does plus attack minus special defense. We have a mix set with Dragon Fang on this little boy. We got 126 attack EVs, 128 special attack EVs, and max speed. So it's like a tank, and it's fast. Go zoomy. Next we have Ren, our lovely Gardevoir. So with this set is a little different. I decided to do spell tag to up her ghost type damage, because I noticed she really wasn't hitting as necessarily hard as I wanted her to. So what we have going on there, we have max special attack, max speed, stuff like that. And then she is Relaxed Nature, because I forgot to say that earlier. So unfortunately that is plus defense minus speed, so it kind of limits her speed just a tiny bit there. Nextly, we have our Swampert Fen, who is Lonely Nature, so that is plus attack minus defense. So physical moves are really going to hit hard, which shouldn't be too much of a problem, because most grass is special typing in this gen. That's his main weakness. So we got Shell Bell on here because, as you can see, Fen hits like a fucking truck. We got max HP, and then max attack, and then just the rest in defense. Nothing too crazy there. Next, we have the wall, which is Aggron. That is a plus special defense minus defense nature, which makes the wall just a little bit more balanced, I would want to say, but it can still take a pretty hard hit. It also has Rock Head, and we have leftovers on this. Fen has Shell Ball, I forgot to say that, but Aggron has leftovers, and then we have max attack, max defense, and then the rest in HP. Nothing too crazy there. Next, we have our goat, Malin. She is going to be Rash Nature, which is plus special attack minus special defense. So special moves are going to hit her kind of hard. We got Black Belt here, which is going to help her hit harder with her fighting type moves. And we have max attack, max speed. Pretty basic stuff on the EV spread. And then lastly, but not certainly leastly, we have Cetus, our shiny Milotic. For her, we have max HP, max defense, and then the rest in special defense. Nothing too crazy there. She's got leftovers to kind of tank out, and as you can tell, she's a tank. She's a stall set, so she's got toxic, waterfall, recover, ice beam, and then Modeling, of course, has spore, Mach Punch, bulk up, Giga Drain. The purpose of bulk up is the bulk up ones and then have priority with Mach Punch the next turn. Spores that kind of put opponents to weak. I'm trying not to abuse that. Next we have Aggron over here. Double Edge does a lot of damage. It isn't stab, but we have Iron Tail and Earthquake for both stab, base 100 attack. Aerial Ace can't miss, and it's the 60, so it helps cover other types that I may not have coverage for. Of course, we have Fen, who has Surf, Earthquake, Hidden Power, and Brick Break. So Fen mostly runs a physical moveset. However, there's some special attacks. For Surf, just has a lot of damage. Hidden Power is just on there just in case. I think, if I recall correctly, Fen has Hidden Power Ice based off his IVs. Second lastly, pardon me, we have Rem, which has Calm Mind, Psychic, Shadow Ball, and Thunderbolt. I'm probably not going to do a lot of Calm Minds because Gardevoir is pretty frail, although this one, albeit be a plus defense nature, I still don't want to risk it because it is pretty frail. And then lastly, but not certainly leastly, we have Mika, who's our mixed attack dragon type. Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Fly, Fire Blast. Fire Blast and Dragon are special in Gen 3, hence why I have a mixed set here instead of just a straight up physical. And Fire Blast is really good for coverage, especially against ice and grass, since I don't have a lot of flying stab. Granted, I don't have fire stab either, but Fire Blast has a lot of base attack versus Fly or like Aerial Ace with a 120 with an 85% accuracy. So that's kind of the team breakdown. We are going to be following pretty much a hardcore Nuzlocke. No items in battle, essentially, so level caps, hard level caps if preferred. And then if a Pokemon faints, actually, we'll just leave it fainted, so I don't think it will, though. But yeah, with anything else to do, let's switch up a party. I think we could be a little funny and do some Toxic Stall with Cetus. Beyond this point, only trainers who have collected all the gym badges are permitted to enter. Trainer, let us confirm that you have all the gym badges. Trainer, believe in yourself and your Pokemon and go forth. Alright, sounds good. That's just what I'm gonna do. So Sidney leads with Mightyena. Mightyena has Intimidate, so we're gonna get some Toxic off on it. We're gonna do just Toxic to start off with. It's also going to have Sand Attack, which is a little fucking annoying, not going to lie. But I think if we get chip damage with Poison, that'd be nice. And we switch in Aggron, aka the Wall. And it really shouldn't hurt all too much, because Aggron is very bulky. So, or we could even do Fen, technically. Fen's just a fucking nuke, so. Alright. So once again.
So I missed.
Oh, you missed Toxic. That's crazy. That's nuts. That fucking sucks. There we go. Okay, we missed it the first time, but we got it the second time, which is really huge, so. Takedown, which shouldn't hurt too. Oh my god. Cetus, you monster. Alright. And then we got Poison on it, so that's going to give us residual chip damage. We are going to switch in the Wall, because I imagine it's going to take down again. And it's going to do absolutely nothing to the Wall. Yep. Oh, you missed. Nice. That's perfect. Okay. So, let's go to Stab Earthquake. Do not lower my special defensive stage, please. Okay, thank God. Oh, Yeah, we don't want that happening. Hurt by the poison. So now he's in range of the full restore. We're going to switch out Fen. Yep, called it. And why are we switching out Fen, you may be asking? Well, Stab Earthquake's about to fuck it up. So unfortunately we do lose our chip damage there, but that is a-okay. Now remember, we are -1 on accuracy. Well, actually, we were -1 on accuracy on Cetus, so we're... Yep, see? Easy. Oh, a crit! I don't even think crit mattered there. Nice. And we just got back pretty much all our health there, which is really, really, really huge, so... Alright, let's see what we got. Shift Tree? No Cacturn. Cacturn, very well. So, we are going to switch out Mika. I'm a little hesitant with this because Mika is not the bulkiest creature around. Ooh, what does this do? Oh, my speed harshly fell. Okay, I still outspeed. That is a little scary. Because I know this thing also has Torpedo. One hit KO. Let's go. Fire Blast is a really good move. This is actually kind of similar to my Dragapult set I run in Scarlet and Violet too. So, okay, we have Sharpedo. We instantly switch out the Fen. Or, no, let's switch out the Cetus. Hold on. We can kind of cook here. Because it's going to use Surf, right? No, it used Swagger. Very well. I'm surprised it used Swagger on Flygon because it used the special attack. But that's okay. Cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to Toxic. Crunch might hurt because that's Stab. Oh, nice. Alright, Cetus, just land this Toxic.
So I missed.
Fuck. That's half the battle. So we got to be a little careful overall chip damage. And if we get lower to special stage, that's going to be really problematic. Please, Cetus, come through, brother. Oh, okay. So, I'm not going to fuck with that. I'm about to switch out to Fen. Okay, we're going to play it smart here. We're going to switch out the Fen. Goes in the Crunch. Should be able to live a Crunch. And then we Brick Break. Or even Stab fucking Earthquake and should be chilling. Yep. It's a little harder than I like. But... oh, it's served. Okay, it should be neutral. Gonna get a lot of health back from that Shell Bell. Oh my fucking god, Fen, you're a monster. You need to be stopped. Alright. Okay, let's see. We have Absol. Cool. Snatch. That's okay. Yeah, trust me, I wish I could be using Mika because I'd be fucking... a crit! Oh my god. How many crits is that this fucking match? Like 3? That's fucking nuts. Okay. So we have Shift Tree coming up. We do not stay in for Shift Tree. Shift Tree is Grass Stab, which is going to pretty much kill Fen. It may try to go for Giga Drain because it might see range, or I'm reading too much into the AI. Oh no, it went straight for Fake Out again. Interesting, interesting. Okay, and then Fire Blast lands. I think this, it might one-shot. Hold on. Oh my god, 1 HP. Okay, we got Double Team. So, there's no way he doesn't full restore here. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to Dragon Claw to get some chip damage in. And see how much that does. If it does a little more than half, it might be a high roll. But we'll have to take a look at that. Oh my god, okay. We're good. We're so...
Miss.
Oh no! That's bad. That's really bad. That's actually terrible. I really don't want to risk that. So I might switch into Rem real quick. He goes for a dark move 07, the Rem. Oh no, went for extra. Interesting. Okay. So the only problem with this is the game of switching currently. I'm imagining it's gonna go for a dark move and or extra sensory again. Swagger motherfucker, stop swaggering me. Grass is gonna be neutral on the wall though because of its steel typing, which is kind of nice. So I think we just fuck it and send a double edge out. What do we feel about that? Oh no, wait, I should have aerial aced. I'm such a bozo. Don't hurt yourself. It missed.
So I missed.
That was a misread on my part, my B. I literally have aerial ace for this reason. Extra sensory is not going to do anything because steel resists psychic. Does a little bit too much than I like it though. Cool, aerial ace. 07, GG's. That was really smooth. Okay. Well, how you like that? A loss. And it was fun anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's right. Fight the Pokemon you like, not the ones that are strong, right? Listen what this loser has to say. You got what it takes to go far. Now go in the next room and enjoy your next battle. Thank you. Alright. So our new level cap is, our max is level 51. Let's think about this kind of smart like. So we have 163, which I think does. So it should have about the same amount of base power as Stab Psychic. And Stab Psychic does okay a lot. Worst comes to worst, Rem dies. I think this might be the end of her versatility towards League 4. Your Phoebe, no way. Extremely tight. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yep, Dusclops. So we have a 2-level diff right now. I'm not even going to risk a Calm Mind because I think a Shadow Punch pretty much kills.
No. Wait. Wait.
Oh my god, that did nothing. Oh no, not Confuse Ray. Okay. That is okay. We are going to switch in the wall. Let's see what it hits us with. Shadow Punch. Yep, I saw that coming. So Shadow Punch cannot miss. Oh, I resist ghost types? Is this about to be a wall sweep? Hold on. Oh, you know what I could have done? I should have done bulk up on this set. That'd have been funny. Instead of aerial ace. I might have bulk up actually. Oh, brother. So next we go to Fen. I'm going to my bulkier mons, kind of tire her out. Honestly, yeah. Because it's going to have a clean swap right here. And then she's going to full restore, which is good for me. And we're going to lead up with an Earthquake, which is pretty much should be able to OHKO Dusclops. It's pretty specially defensive and physically bulky. There we go, another Shadow Punch. That's okay. And because we have range, I'm going to go for Surf. There we go. Easy. Okay. Nice. Good teamwork, everyone. Alright. Next we have Bennett. Bennett has Insomnia. What does Spike do? Oh, you just lowered my PP, you fucking asshole. Oh my god, that almost killed it. Cool. Bro, I'm gonna fucking kill this Bennett, I swear to God. I love Bennett too. One of my favorite ghost types. I think for my next DTQ, I'll go for it. Awesome, awesome. Doing pretty good so far. Our PP is a little lowered, which I'm not very happy about. What do we got? Okay, now we have Sableye. So Sableye, I know, doesn't have Levitate. I'm pretty sure Bennett either has Insomnia and or Levitate. Oh my God. Alright. Oh, ain't no fucking way. I'm gonna fucking cry. God fucking damn it. You know who we have that's a female? No, it's gonna go for a ghost type move. That would have been so dumb if I went for that. Trying to break a track stall is not worth it. Oh, it went for Shadow Ball. Okay, so she didn't even heal. Very interesting. It's very interesting. We got to be careful about Shadow Ball though as well. Let's do Waterfall. That's gonna be stab, and that's gonna kill. There we go. Sableye is good for. I think if we got the high level Dusclops, another Bennett, cool. So this is gonna have Spite, probably again. So Dusclops is way in the back, so it's her literal ace. So this is gonna be good here. We get some extra chip damage. We gotta be careful about tanking too many Shadow Balls. Ooh, that's a little scary. Truth be told, that's a tiny bit scary. Nice, good amount of chip. We go for a Waterfall. Oh, good shit, Cetus. So we swapped Insomnia. What was I saying? We swapped Insomnia for Marvel Scale. Actually, that might be a little troublesome. Nope, okay, it was not troublesome. I thought that was going to be very troublesome. I was like, man, switching Marvel Scale? What ability did she don on Cetus? That's kind of important to know. So let's see. You're going to have Confuse Ray. Ribbon, none. Oh, no, Marvel. Okay. What does Skill Swap do then? Okay, interesting. So we're going to go for another... Nice, we land the Toxic. That's actually kind of huge. Dusclops is going to go probably for Shadow Punch, I want to imagine. Oh, Confuse Ray. Very interesting. Okay. So this is kind of huge here, actually. I was honestly expecting the most flack from Phoebe, not gonna lie. I'm kind of worried about, I believe her name is Glacia, the Ice type champ, the Ice type E4. I'm kind of worried about her. Drake is going to be a little annoying to deal with, but I think we can get it because luckily we have Cetus, who has Ice Stab.
Are you sure about that?
Who has, not Ice Stab, I'm sorry, Ice Coverage, which is going to be kind of important. So, let's see. You're probably going Earthquake. That should at least put it in yellow, I want to say. Unless we... Yeah, there we go. Cool. Confuse Ray. And once again, we switch back out the Fen. Go from there. Nothing too nuts. Cool. We're playing this really well, actually. I'm glad I like... Okay, Citrus Berry. So we're still in the yellow. I don't think she's in range of full restore, so we clean swap in the Fen. Earthquake. Oh, I'm very glad I swapped out the Fen. Oh my god, that was huge. I didn't know that thing had Earthquake, man. Okay, so she's going to full restore, which is totally fine, which gives me a free move to Earthquake. Nice. Very clean, very mindful, very demure. Cool. Awesome. And that's Phoebe. Good stuff, y'all. And our next level cap is 53. That's really cool. Cool. Good fight there. Awesome. So our next level cap is going to be 53. Alright, that's right. So we are going to once again lead into the wall. Iron Tail, because I believe Lee doesn't have water. I'm pretty sure she leads with Glacia. Like, I want to say I'm 90% sure. I'm trying my best not to, like, look at their teams, you know what I mean? Just to see the level cap. Just so it is a little bit about skill. Alright, we have Glacia. Level 50. Cool. And we have Aggron, aka the wall. So let's get an Iron Tail in. Ooh, Hail. We're already starting with chip damage. Cool. See how much damage that does. Oh my fucking god. That was fucking nuts. Okay. Walrein? No, Celio. Okay. I think Steel is going to be neutral here. But it is stab. I think we're better off switching in the Fen right now. Because if it hits me with a water type move, the wall is cooked. Let's see. Surf, called it. Good read, good read. Alright, that's cool. So we got a little bit of chip damage going. So we're going to go to Brick Break. Oh, nice. Yo, that thing is bulky. It tanked a Brick Break from Fen. That might have been a low roll. Okay. Getting a little close. We're getting the yellow now. I don't quite like that. Oh, cool. So she healed with the full restore. I think we might be able to take this thing out without getting much more chip damage. Oh my god, nice. Man, that didn't give me a lot of recovery though. Oh my goodness. Okay. Nice. Okay. Whew. That's not even the bulkiest one. That's the scary part. Nice. Good swap, good swap. So the only thing is level 52. Okay, Hail has stopped. I imagine they're going to go for Surf because they see the feint potential. I might risk it. I'm going to risk it. Please don't high roll. Oh, nice. That gives me a little health back. That puts me to what, like 90 or 100? I want to say it gives me 100. Nice. Oh, Blizzard missed. Oh my god, that's so huge. That's such an L. Why would... Oh my god. I wonder if she was counting on the Hail still being up and went for Blizzard. Okay, this puts us in a slightly better position. Slightly better. Nice. What do we got next? Glacia? I'm gonna go for Brick Break. Oh, it's back up to Hail, so we have residual chip damage going on. So I think for Walrein, what I may or may not do for Walrein is we absolutely cannot use Fire Blast on Walrein. I know that. We might be able to sneak in a Thunderbolt, perhaps. But as soon as they get hit with the Surf, it's done. It's done, so. You know what I mean? It's the only reason why I'm a little hesitant on that. Oh my god, was it? That was a high roll. Nice, dude. Nice. Nice, we're back to 124. We're slowly getting health up there. Ice Beam. Ooh, okay. We gotta be careful not to get frozen here. That was a lot of damage. I did not appreciate that. Okay, so I think is next is we're gonna immediately swap in the Cetus. I know for a fact Cetus is gonna be able to take an ice beam. The only reason why Fen's getting hit so hard is because of the ground typing, so it makes it neutral, not resistant. Nice. So we got Hail continuing to fall, and we're gonna Toxic Stall. Cool. Luckily, this thing doesn't have like Pursuit or nothing crazy. So, all right, let's see what it goes for here. Surf, nice, and we're gonna eat that. Nice. Good job, Cetus. Good to eat. Good to eat. So we got a little more residual chip damage going on here. Let's get Toxic off. Nice. Good, 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 good. Body Slam, it might hurt a little bit. Oh, nice. We got Hail Stop too, so that's good. That's really good. Orian's hurt by poison. I'm gonna do a recover because we're just down by like good like 80 health. There we go. Coolio. More Body Slam. Does this thing not have a rest set? We do outspeed, and Waterfall does have a chance to flinch, I'm pretty sure. So we might be able to cheese it a little bit. It's a low percent, but it's not a no percent. Sheer Cold! No way! Okay. Well. Nuts. Okay, well, that gives me a clean swap in the room. Unfortunate. Fuck, that sucks. That sucks. That's actually fucking garbage. Oh my god. There we go. Fucking wall rain. Bro, how you gonna hit a fucking you know why? Because we're not the same level. That's why. If it was level 53, that probably wouldn't have hit. Man, that sucks. Well, sorry, Cetus. Sorry to do it to you. Really was relying on Cetus there. I cannot believe we got hit by a Sheer Cold. That's so fucking lame. That's gonna make this next part way more difficult. Okay. So, last of the Pokemon League. Let's go, Drake. You know what it takes? I always remember Drake having a Kingdra. I think that might be Emerald. Man, I'm so upset about that, actually. Like, I was relying on Cetus. Cetus is a super good swap-in for everything. That really sucks. So, we do have a 2-level cap over it, which, oh, thank goodness. I didn't know if that was gonna Oko, not gonna lie. Altaria is a little more bulky. It may try to go for Dragon Dance.
No. Wait.
Nice hit. Dragon Breath, come on, Mika. Live. Oh my goodness. Not the parrot. Okay, we're swapping out the Aggron. Or, hold on. Stab actually might be kind of based here. Hold on. We might cook a little bit. Yep, nice. Ooh, Dragon's Dance is terrifying. Oh no. That's okay. it... Hear me out. Oh, wow. Ram actually tanked that really well. No fucking shot. No way. Don't high roll. Don't high roll. Okay, that was a little Monka S. So we're gonna have to look at who we want to sack here, I'm pretty sure. Flygon is awkward. We are up 1 on special attack though. We might be able to... Oh my god, that was... Oh. Come on, Rem. Come on, Rem. Brother. That's terrifying. Okay.
Oh no!
So, one of two things. You resist water, you're neutral to steel, double edge would hurt, you're a flying type though, so you resist. We might have to say fuck it and just go for it. Nope, we're dead. Minus speed, am I right? That's okay. It is bound to happen. That's okay. So, let's go to... Gonna resist that. Gonna have nothing there. However, Aggron is a very strong physical move with stab that is going to hit if it lands. So it's a very big if right here. But I believe. Oh my god, that is so fucking terrifying. Ooh, nice. I think we can take another one as long as it does not high roll. That is the big part there. Not high roll. Oh, come on, wall. Now do me a favor and get a high roll. Okay. Defense fell. Hold on, that's huge. It might go for it because it sees the feint. No, he's going to heal. Yep, he's going to heal. Okay, so we have a -1 defense on Salamence right now. Oh my god, okay. So he already used one of his full restores. I don't think he has another. So we're going to switch in Fen. If he has another, we're cooked. Oh my god. Oh my fucking goodness. Oh my goodness, that was such a good read. Oh my god, that was hot. Okay. We're not over yet. We're not out of the woods yet. We got another Flygon, which is going to take a neutral damage to Surf. I'm pretty sure he has one more Flygon. Which is so okay. Yep, okay, we got Flygon going on. So let's go for Surf. And why is that, you might be asking? Well, if you don't know, Flygon's main ability is Levitate. So that grants it immunity from ground type moves. Ooh, what a lad, what a lad, what a lad. Nice. So we shouldn't get any chip damage here, actually. That's perfect. Oh, it's gonna dig. There's also a cheesy mechanic that Charizard and Flygon alone can use. And that is they avoid Earthquake when digging. So I'm gonna see what hidden power this is. There we go, dig. Oh, that hurts. It might be hidden power grass. I got a single HP from that. That's crazy. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. I'm about to punish this Flygon. I forgot about our goat. Oh my god, the fucking crit is crazy. Spore.
1990.
I said I wasn't gonna abuse it that much. This is the first time I've used Spore, okay? I don't even want to hear it. Mock belt punch with black belt is gonna do a lot of damage. Ooh, please. I think this is it. Oh my god. Listen, we cheesed it, but we won, okay? I don't even want to fucking hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it, okay? Alright. Holy fucking moly, that was crazy. Cool. I think we have a solid lead, though, for Skarmory. Due to it being flying steel. If it was just steel, I would just lead with Fen and just Fen sweep. But unfortunately, we need to be a little mindful. Hold on. What is Fire Blast at currently? I hate when I do that. Fire Blast is at 3. That's perfect. So we land Fire Blast on Skarmory, and I think we'll be okay. So, not any further. I don't know why I'm saving. If we lose, we lose. But, be ashamed to lose after coming this far. Oh, you might also be asking too why I transferred to an English file. I think it would just been more enjoyment for you guys instead of my Japanese main file, just so you guys can read what's happening. Also, so I can read what's happening. Here we go, Steven. I love Steven. Steven's one of my favorite champions, actually. I think Hone was the first region that I ever beat the Elite Four at. On anyway, my first games were actually gold.
Hello, Mario.
Oh no!
Oh, hot, 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 hot.
So we got Mika. Who we swapping in? Aggron. Okay, we have Stab Earthquake. This is actually really, really good for us. Aggron shouldn't have anything uber threatening. Perfect. Oh my god, that was actually fucking phenomenally perfect. Alright, what do we got next? There's no way.
I'm in danger.
If you go for anything else there, that's silly. It might not kill. Okay, I called that. I saw that coming.
Look at all this
Meteor Mash
gas.
is gonna hurt, but it shouldn't kill. It's gonna hurt though. Oh my god. And he's gonna full restore. He's in range. You literally threw, Steven. I'm here hyping you up and you're literally throwing right now. Holy shit. Flygon the GOAT, bro. Oh my god. Oh, we're over level cap. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Because we're going to swap here anyway. Do you know why? Because it's Claydol. And we're not going to touch... we're not going to touch him the rest of the match. Reflect. Oh, that's perfect. Hold on. Yo. That's crazy. That's just going to be neutral. That's pretty bad. Nice. So that is why we have that. Cool. So now we heal a little bit with the heal. Oh my god, Steven. What? Oh, my brother in Christ. Oh, stop reflecting. That's okay. We're a special attacker anyway. No, I'm kidding. We're a physical attacker, but... Damn, it tanked that. Oh my goodness. Cool. So the only thing we really need to be careful of is Credilli. So we locked him in the healing, which is perfect for us. That gets 1 full restore. I think the champions have 3, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, this is gonna... That was a range last time. Nice. That must have been a high roll. That's sick. But anyways, like I was saying earlier before I got flabbergasted by the throw, Steven was my first ever champion I defeated. So it's kind of cool to be doing this DTQ. It's like a lot of memorabilia from my childhood, you know. I remember my mom first getting me Sapphire when we moved into a new apartment and stuff like that, and we're unpacking. Granted, I had a Cacturn on my team on that team, and then Flygon, Breloom, Sceptile, Aggron, I forget what else I had. But I had some really cool mons, so it's just kind of a throwback there. Okay, this is scary here. What I may do, we're going to switch into Marlene. Credilli is rock grass. So that means it's really weak to... Oh, you motherfucker. It's really weak to fighting type moves. However, you just cooked me, you little shit. Okay. We're going to go into the wall because the wall is going to resist any grass stab. But Swampert, we really need to be careful because it's a 4x weak to grass. Oh, Sludge Bomb is huge. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. No, that's rock, so it'll be neutral. I kind of want to see. Giga Drain, so this is going to be neutral too. Yeah. Still does a good amount of damage, don't get me wrong. Oh, shit, Iron Tail is super effective. Oh, you're so cooked. Oh my god. That was crazy. That was crazy. And we got Armaldo, which is Bug Rock, I'm sorry. So, it's gonna take a lot of damage from this. What has Water Pulse? What a weird move to have on Armaldo. What an interesting moveset. Oh, you are such a fucker. Hold on. No shot. I tell y'all that's a 70% accurate move. That's crazy. I landed 2 back to back. Oh my god. We fucking did it, you guys. Oh my fucking god. Congrats! Thank you! Thank you! Pokemon responded to those feelings with all their might. They came together as one and created an even greater power. And thus you're able to grasp victory today. You're rightfully the Hoenn region's new... May, what are you doing? Get out of here. What are you doing, bruh? It's already over? Yeah. Bruh. All the times I've swept you, and you being like, oh, let me look out for Noro. That's crazy. I know, my Pokedex is pathetic, okay? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, Birch. Leave me alone. I'm just joking, that's okay. Nah, you ain't joking, May. You wanted to come along. Don't lie. Bruh. Holy shit, dude. This room is where we keep records of Pokemon that prevailed through harsh battles. It's here that the league champions are honored. I'm gonna get a screenshot because it's sick, by the way. Come on, let's record your name as a trainer who triumphed over the Pokemon League. The names of the partners who battled with you. Oh my god, bro. This gives me goosebumps. I almost cried during my Plat DTQ. I'm gonna try not to cry this time, but I feel it welling up in my eyeballs. Oh my god, dude. Also, you're gonna hear my mouse click because I'm taking a picture with my capture card. Look at our fucking team. We did it, boys. Holy shit. Oh my god. Holy shit, we did it. 4 years. 4 years in the making for this. That's crazy. Dude, I thought I was going to beat this before my Plat TTQ. And so it's going to be kind of like more like memorial based, you know what I mean? But here we are. Here we fucking are, dude. I think I started this in September of 2020. What a fucking good ending. Or is this going to be like a Marvel movie? Holy moly, dude. Wow. I can't cry right now, bruh. So long ago. Oh, look at us. We're in our fucking room, dude. What's going on the TV? Name Raider Show. Golduck. This nickname is an appealing nickname. Read out this Pokemon. Nickname any paler. Shout out the fucking pale, bruh. It has a sublime, the H. Oh my god, shout out to Pale, dude. Dude, shout out to Dr. Cooter, Pale, Jansen, John, all the homies who helped me with the script and kind of organizing this video and getting me to go with it. Like, holy shit. Oh, we got an SS ticket. Oh, this is where you can do roamers. Oh, in the battle tower, dude. Thanks for looking after the house. Alright. Thank you guys, truly, for one, making it here. And for two, supporting me through all this. I really appreciate it. But without any further ado, I will see you guys in the next one. Later.